So in the morning, as part of my morning routine, most of the time I listen to pray.com. I'm doing a Bible in a year, because I think reading the Bible would be super difficult, and maybe I'll do it one day, but as of right now, I don't have time to physically read the pages. I just started, I don't know, maybe a month ago. I'm in Genesis still. It's so very violent and scandalous. So many things that happen. So many brothers going against each other. Women already are getting raped. I just heard the story of Levi and Simon, who are Jacob's sons, who got revenge against Shechem for their sister, who he raped, and had the men circumcise themselves so they can be weak, so they can come in and murder them all. And I'm just like, man, I like to start off the day as positive as possible to get just my mind in a positive mindset, but this kind of makes it hard a little bit, I'll have to say. It's actually more interesting than I expected. I guess, I mean, of course they're showing me, they're going through the bigger stories of those pages without all the extra words that I wouldn't understand anyway if I read it. But yeah, it's kind of a lot. As I was getting ready this morning, I was listening to Don Lemon on TikTok, and he was talking about Trump and the tariffs, and with Mexico and Canada and the stock market and everything. And it just sounds all bad for American people right now. You know, I know that Trump cares very much for the economy when it comes to like rich people. You know what I mean? That's kind of understandable for who he is. But everything that's happening is just so evil. Like, I don't understand how people voted for this man. I don't understand how Republicans think this is okay, how they stand behind him. You know, how they say he's a good leader. He has just come in and everything has been very negative. Like just death and destructive type mentalities. Yesterday, when I picked up my daughters, they stayed with their grandma for the weekend, their grandma and grandpa. And I was going through downtown LA and there were so many police cars. And up above on the bridges, or whatever they're called, over the freeway, you could see a whole bunch of people waving Mexican flags. So I'm assuming there was some kind of demonstration against the immigration situation, or ICE. It looked like a lot. Like there were so many police cars, maybe like on the left side, like 20 lined up. In front of me, like 20 lined up. And it was a foggy night. It was very like scary looking. And then we went by the soccer stadium off the 110, and they had lights on. The lights were reddish orange, and with the fog, it just looked like horrifying. So I'm glad to not have been on the streets of LA or just in the street period last night, because it looked crazy. I am, you know, now getting to work. We had an update, and because of the update, they said we can't log in for like 45 minutes, which is not awesome because I have a doctor's appointment today and I need to call these patients early to get them out of the way. I have the doctor's appointment at 11:30. I have a patient at 11 that usually comes in, and I want to like ask them to either come later or tomorrow, and now this just like sucks. They sent us a Teams message yesterday like 7, 8 o'clock talking about if you can get on remotely, get on and log in so it doesn't take so long. But I was putting my daughter to sleep. I was like tired. I'm like, I cannot do this right now. I meant to do it in the morning, but I totally forgot when I woke up. I didn't even think about it at all. So we'll see how this goes. I hope everyone's having a great morning so far.